Hey everyone, Tyler Williams here, and it's time to jam some Modern Burn. This is the list that I played at regionals exactly minus one card in the sideboard. I took out the third Firewalker for a first Deflecting Palm because I think Palm is a little bit more flexible than Firewalker. Firewalker was really only good against Burn, whereas Palm is really good against Affinity, Infect, even though Infect really isn't being played much anymore. It also can be decent against Death Shadow if you bring that in. Besides that, just standard fare, 20 lands, 14 creatures, including the 2 Lavamancers and the rest burn spells. I really like Lightning Helix right now. It really helps race. I also like the 3/3 split on Blaze and Helix because a lot of times this card can be dead. And so I moved the 4th into the sideboard for the decks that it's really good against, like Merfolk, Affinity, etc. I don't like more than 3 paths in the sideboard because I think you don't want to draw too many paths against even Eldrazi. Having like 2 paths in your opening hand can be actually quite bad. If you had a hand of like 3 lands, 2 paths, 2 burn spells, then that's actually not that great of a hand. So I like kind of shaving down to 3 paths and no more than 3. I don't bring these all 3 in very often, but like I said, something against like say Eldrazi or Obzon Company. Even Obzon Company, I might only bring in 2, depending on how the opponent's playing. What exact 60 he's playing. I might only bring in 2 paths. But rest of the sideboard's pretty self-explanatory. I like having the 5th artifact removal against Affinity. Helps quite a bit. I like the Flames of the Blood Hand as ways to take out your Searing Blazes against dead matchups, like blue-white-red control. For instance, you might take out some Blazes. It's only really good against Snapcaster Mage. And if they're playing like no creatures at all, some decks, then you just take these out, bring in the 2 Flames and the Helix, which is really nice. So let's see how this deck is going to do.